Have you ever waited for something so long that waiting itself became your life? Not waiting for a train, not waiting for a person, but waiting for the moment when everything would finally make sense. Elias had been waiting like that for years. He was 26 years old and worked at a small railway station tucked inside a quiet town where nothing ever seemed urgent. The town had one main road, a handful of shops, and a station that most trains passed through without stopping for long. Every morning, Elias arrived before the sun. The platform lights were still on, casting pale circles on the concrete. The air smelled of metal and damp dust. He unlocked the office door, placed his bag on the chair, and glanced at the clock hanging above the ticket window. It was always 5 minutes slow. He used to think someone should fix it. Now he didn't bother. His work was simple. He swept the platform, checked the schedule, answered questions he could answer in his sleep. What time is the 9:40? Which platform for the eastbound train? The same questions, the same answers. Trains came, trains left. People arrived with urgency in their steps and plans written clearly on their faces. Some hugged goodbye, some waved from windows, some stared at their phones, already elsewhere. Elias watched them all. He often wondered where they were going. More honestly, he wondered why he wasn't. He had dreams once, real ones. He wanted to study history. He loved stories, how small moments shaped entire lives. He imagined himself in a bigger city, carrying books under his arm, sitting in quiet libraries, becoming someone who understood the world a little better. But dreams don't disappear suddenly. They fade. His father fell ill. Money became tight. 1 year turned into another. Just for now became permanent. Now, Elias rented a small room behind a grocery shop. The walls were thin. At night, he could hear footsteps, radios, distant arguments. A single bulb hung from the ceiling. His meals were simple and often eaten in silence. Most nights he sat on the edge of his bed, shoes still on, staring at nothing in particular. His thoughts did the walking his body never did. I should have left earlier. I should be doing more. Is this all my life will be? Sleep came late. When it did, it was light and easily broken. During breaks at work, Elias sat on a wooden bench near the end of the platform. It faced the tracks as they disappeared into the distance. That bench became a habit. One afternoon, while a train delay stretched longer than usual, Elias noticed someone already sitting there. An old man. He wore a simple coat and held a small notebook on his lap. But he wasn't writing. He was just watching the rails, as if they were telling him something worth hearing. "You waiting for a train?" Elias asked. The old man smiled, slow and kind. "No," he said. "I'm waiting with myself." The answer confused Elias, but something about the man's calm made him sit anyway. The old man's name was Thomas. Over the next few days, Thomas returned. Same bench, same quiet presence. Sometimes they spoke, sometimes they didn't. Thomas said he used to teach philosophy at a university in the city. Years ago, he spoke of it without pride or regret, just fact. "And now?" Elias asked once. "Now I travel slowly," Thomas said. "I don't rush past places anymore." Elias didn't know why, but one evening, as the sky turned orange and the rails reflected the light, the words came out. "I feel stuck," Elias said. Thomas didn't interrupt. "Everyone else seems to be going somewhere," Elias continued, "and I'm just here, waiting." Thomas nodded, as if Elias had simply described the weather. "Tell me," he said gently, When was the last time you truly noticed this place? Elias frowned. I'm here every day. Thomas smiled. Being somewhere, he said, is not the same as being present. The next morning, Thomas gave Elias a task. Sit on this bench, he said, tapping the wood. For 10 minutes, no phone, no planning, no remembering, just notice. Elias almost laughed, but he did it. At first, his mind fought back. This is pointless. I should be doing something useful. Thoughts crowded in, loud and restless. Then slowly, something shifted. He noticed the sound of gravel under boots, the vibration of a train passing far away, the warmth of sunlight on his hands. 10 minutes passed. For the first time in years, Elias felt his shoulders drop. He kept doing it. Every day, the job didn't change. The town didn't change. His life didn't suddenly improve. But Elias did. He slept a little deeper. He smiled once, unexpectedly, when a child chased pigeons across the platform. He stopped fighting the quiet. Weeks passed. One morning, Elias arrived early as always. The bench was empty. Thomas didn't come that day, or the next. Elias waited longer than usual, his eyes drifting down the tracks. Nothing had changed. And yet, everything had. But Elias sat there anyway. He closed his eyes. He felt the bench beneath him, the air moving around him, his breath arriving and leaving. For the first time, he wasn't waiting for life to begin. He was already inside it. Life does not start when everything becomes perfect. It starts when you stop leaving the moment you are already in. Sometimes the train you are waiting for never comes, because you were never meant to leave, only to arrive. Take a moment, breathe in the quiet. Notice that life isn't somewhere else. It's here now. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who could use a little stillness today. Until we meet again, stay present, stay gentle, stay peaceful. Welcome to the Vintage Archive.